Well, this feels random. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a impromptu ban list reaction. I'm actually in the middle of editing a bigger video when this all of a sudden happened while I was at work today. So, needless to say, we're gonna talk about it. Some would say the conversation to have is it a good idea to ban new cards when you're essentially saying people can go spend money on new cards and then literally never get to bring them to a tournament? But we won't have that conversation because the big name Yugitubers need ban list content so that way they can do big bids. So yeah, we are here to talk about the new ban list. It will be going into effect December 15th, which is next week on a Tuesday. That feels weird and random and out of nowhere. I guess because, what is it they're doing? A remote dual nationals at the end of the month. So maybe it's to give people some extra time to get ready for that. But I don't know if this list changes the meta that much that it warrants it. We'll talk about it. There's stuff I like on this list. There is stuff to talk about. There is interesting stuff. Just keep in mind, I said this on the last one, I haven't really been following competitive with no events to go to. It just doesn't feel as fun. So it's just me and my friends once in a great fucking while just hanging out, dueling casual. But I think I can follow the logic here. It's just the list is like the day it came out. It feels a tad random. So let's get right on into it. First up, the band stuff. We begin with probably the most obvious, at least in my opinion, most obvious card that had to get hit. Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. Yeah, the Buster Lock is stupid, it's bullshit, it had to go. If I'm correct, it existed prior to the Union Link, just the Union Link made it really good. So I'm okay with this hit. It shouldn't be in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I know a lot of people do like Buster Blader and are probably a little annoyed to lose whatever this guy did for them, but it had to happen. We'll see it has an effect on something else on the list a little later, what I'm happy about. I still think Union Carrier will eventually get banned. That card's a little too much. But all in all, this hit makes sense. Next hit is, I think, the one that brings up the conversation we should have, and that is Link Cross is banned. Yeah. If you spent, because Link Cross got a little pricey for a while there, if you spent the money on this card waiting for official tournaments to start up again, fuck you, I guess. You spent the money for nothing, and it's sort of one of those things to where it's like, does this mean nothing is safe? Does this mean there really isn't any point into buying Yu-Gi-Oh! Product until the pandemic's over, because it could still be a long time before major competitive events start up again, and you might go and buy an expensive deck and literally just had it gather dust for nothing. This isn't you buy an expensive deck and your parents think it's useless. This is you literally not getting one tournament out of it unless you did remote duels. So yeah, that's kind of a big deal to me because it does make it feel, what is the point to buying anything if you're never going to get to use it? So yeah, and again, I know I'm in the minority here. I know everyone's like, no, ban list, hit everything, we need to make videos and we have nothing else to do with our lives. But all in all, let's talk about the card being banned itself, now that I've gotten that little rant out of the way. And the big thing about this card is, Link Cross was a mistake. This was a horrible idea for a card. We've spent 3 years killing token generation, so what do? We make one of the best token generators ever! And oh, well, you can't use the tokens to link. We're Konami, we don't know. No! Just no! Like, this is exactly why, even in the anime, what did Yusaku use this for? Other combos! So what does everyone use this for? Other combos! And the hit genuinely is good and needed. This brings Hella Fibrix down a peg or two. He obviously didn't get hit on this list. Him, I think they definitely will give a YCS because they put a lot of marketing behind him. But yeah, like, this sort of affects the level 1 combos. This affects what you go into next. This indirectly hits Dragon Link. It's really weird Dragon Link didn't get directly hit because that's the deck everyone fucking hates right now. But yeah, no, this was this was all in all a good hit. I just feel like it's a little problematic and has some issues of where we should be putting our money in the future. And I mean money that Konami has to be concerned about, not YouTube ad revenue for big name channels. If you couldn't tell, I really am starting to hate the big name Yugitubers. Except Simply Slim. He's part of the Thunder Dragon tribe. He's cool. So then next we have Smoke Grenade of the Thief. If you haven't been keeping up with competitive, you're like, where did this come from all of a sudden? Knowledge of the opponent's hand is not really something that is okay in combo-heavy formats. Being able to know what hand traps you have to deal with and being able to play combos accordingly is a big deal. This was part of the reason Aqua Dolphin got so huge. Even if you didn't hit anything, and I know this from someone who played Goki, even if you didn't hit anything, the fact that you knew you were safe to go ahead, or if the only thing they had was imperm or anything like that, the fact that you had that knowledge is a big deal. And with Cold by the Grave at 1, Konami has sent a message that they're supporting hand traps. They want your player interaction to be Ash Negate, bitch. And yeah, I feel like that's kind of what you've got to do unless you want to slow us down to OCG levels, in which case a slower format is what let Dragoons take over. So I guess that's the right way to think of it, but yeah, no, a card like this really isn't healthy, so I think it was the right move. Nothing for limits. That's it for banned, and it's a little weird. Like, even if you don't factor in my argument with Link Cross, like, I just feel like there's so many other things in Dragon Link, and Isolde, and probably something in Eldritch, or Miscellaneousaurus, or something in Dinos. Like, there are some very high, powerful decks doing good that even to a filthy casual like me right now, I'm aware are a problem. And this list doesn't address any of it. It's just kind of weird to me. And so then next we have Semi-Limited. I do find it hilarious now Semi-Limited is 2 cards. Because Semi-Limited in a lot of people's minds is useless. I think Semi-Limited is a good idea for cards that are spammed at 3 or their advantage of at 3. And sometimes it's also just good to see where a card stands when you start to address it. So I think Semi-Limit has its place, even if that place isn't always the most exciting thing in the world. But this is kind of hilarious, because now the only Semi-Limited cards are Malicious, which at 1 is not even functional, and at 3 is too much, so what else do you do with it? Even at 2, it can sometimes really help you. And then we have True King's Return, which has gone to 2. I'm okay with this. I don't really like True Draco. I think I've said this over the years. It's not a deck I particularly enjoy going up against, because I just feel like the way it sort of works with Tribute Summoning is really obnoxious, but fine. It's not, the deck's not doing much. Let it maybe do something. At this point, just give us Masterpiece back. Like, keep all the other hits. Give us Masterpiece at, like, 1, and let's see where this goes. I know, it's weird, because I always shitted on Masterpiece. I hated the card. But, yeah, if you want your Draco to do something and see if it'll matter, let's give that a try. So then we have what is now becoming my favorite part of the ban lists, because, well, this is kind of where the sexiest shit is these days, and that is the newly unlimited. First up, we have Sir Malabronque of the Burning Abyss, and what the fuck does Malabronque mean? The Hot Topic shoppers, those two. Yeah, they're at 3. I think we all kind of saw this coming. They were put to 2. BA didn't have the impact we were expecting, or they did. I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, BA at full power minus Beatrice, like, even if nothing happens, I will always forever be annoyed by that. What's up with these ban lists and freeing decks that piss me off? So yeah, no, that is what it is. I think everyone saw it coming. Not the craziest thing they could have put to 3, but it's fine, I guess. Then we have Evishki Mind Aegis. Some people were really paranoid when the Evishkis that are on the list started getting hits or coming back, and nothing happened. Nothing will happen from this. Ritual is a bad mechanic. Gishkis are a forgotten archetype. It's fine. If you get trolled once by a hand loop combo by them, get over it. Then we have the 2 coolest things on the list. ABC Dragon Buster. The lock's been addressed. He is free, and you can have fun. I have personally never played ABC, but It is the budget deck for a lot of people. It is still a very powerful, very flexible deck, and putting it back to full power, I think, is a really cool idea. Will it do anything? Doubtful, but it's Buster Dragon. Every Dragon Buster. He's the working man's boss monster. You all love him. Even if you don't like going up against him, you kind of do. It's good to see him go back to 3, and it's good to see another deck running around that has some level of functionality. And finally, the only thing on this list relevant to me, because we didn't get double Iris to 2, we didn't get anything, we didn't get Skullcrobat Joker back, Pendulum's got nothing. If anything, we got a hit because we were using Link Cross. So yes, the only thing I am able to get excited about for me personally on this list, totally awesome, is back at 3. So fuck it, I'm rebuilding Toad Hero. I don't know why. I don't know what to do with it because it's just gonna sit here. But we're doing it, damn it. Because we need something to do with all this cardboard that has consumed my life. And I just kind of didn't get around to it when it was at 2, even though I was thinking about it. But that was, and also, like, Paleo, Frogs, like the Marincises, all these water decks really love Toad, and it is their boss monster. So to see them get their boss monster back when not a lot of people even understood why it got hit in the first place is good to see. And I think overall the ABC players and the Toad players are the biggest winners here, because I don't really see a ton of exciting things out of this list. Dragon Link still has a lot of power, and like all the other decks I mentioned before are still running around at full power. So what did we accomplish here besides getting rid of Link Cross and giving you more reason not to buy product? We got big name Yugitubers views, damn it. That's what we're here for. Some sort of weird circle jerk. That's why we're here. Let me join the circle jerk. I'm lonely. So yeah, that was this ban list. As I say with everything I do, if you liked it, totally fine. Have fun. Enjoy playing online or whatever. That's totally fine. As for me, I will now sit here in my chair. I will stare at all my anime girl figures. And I will return to editing a video where I eat my words on an anime I never thought I would. So yeah, that is my night. And as always, click to like, click to subscribe, and join me for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. Mostly anime stuff, because I don't really care about remote duels.